Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is the September 2021 reading for all the fire signs. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is your September reading. Welcome. If you've ever watched me before, I say thank you. If you haven't seen me before, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and you will be notified when I put out a video. When you go into subscriptions, I put them out every Saturday, except for if there are 5 Saturdays in a month, I only do them for 4. So I will take the 4th week off. So welcome to all the fire signs. Let's get started. Okay, guys, you're interested. Your reading has been so interesting, but by the book, it's upside down. Imagine, and it's upside down, and thinker. So what this reading is telling me is that you guys, you've been going by the book and doing all the right things, doing everything the way you thought you should, and it's turned your life upside down in the process. So I'm thinking this is like career and job wise, but that seems like it's coming to an end, you guys. The imagine upside down a lot of times is going to the dark side, you know, thinking of this is never going to happen for me, and you know, good things happen to everybody else and not me, and that's not true. But when you're in it, it feels true, and it feels like it's not going to go away, but it is going to go away, and that's not true. Great things are going to happen for you guys too. You guys are hard workers, and you know, workaholism, I think you're prone to workaholism. I think you're prone to codependency. And this thinker is like you're pondering what direction you're supposed to be going in. But I guarantee you, whatever direction you're going in, you are going in the right direction, and you are going forward. And everything in your life that you've done up until now has not been for nothing. It is leading you. You are acquiring skills that you didn't know you were going to need down the road. So I'm going to dive a little bit deeper and see if I can give you some more of an in-depth reading, but it's more like, hang in there, guys. I know you're trying to like figure this out in your mind, but a lot of times when you're trying to figure this stuff out, you're missing joy, you're missing peace, you're missing fun, because you're stuck in that loop in your head. So I'm going to give you some ideas of what you can do and how you can move forward from here, because we all know what we can't do, but a lot of times we forget what we can do. So it says, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge is the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is your call to revolution. Focus on really what you want to achieve, regardless whether it feels so far outside of the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and is less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group, take a stand, and make some real changes. It could be that your structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is the time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that the light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. So what this is telling me is you guys have been going by the book, but guess what? You're meant not to go by the book. You're meant to change things. You're meant to shake things up. Is it hard? Hell to the yeah. This is hard. You guys are leaders. You are change makers. And when I know, because I am too, and you have to make the map. You guys are here to make the map. There is no map, and you're here to make it. And a lot of times, because it hasn't been made yet, it is hard. And people don't understand what you're doing, but after you do it, they're like, oh my God, thank you, God. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for putting this in. But nobody sees behind the scenes of the pain of people thinking you're crazy, telling you it's never going to work. What are you thinking? You should just do what everybody else is doing. Which, you guys, you know what everybody else is doing is not working, and you're not happy. So this we're all here to be happy. This is not supposed to be a struggle. Life is not supposed to be a struggle. It's supposed to bring you joy, peace, and happiness. And I feel like we're in this system of like, we have to suffer in order to be rewarded. You don't have to suffer to be rewarded. You're allowed to be rewarded without suffering. So I'm going to keep going, but when the imagine is upside down, I'm thinking you guys are imagining the worst case scenario, or you're listening to the people that are giving you the worst case scenario. So it says illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear. Sounds so easy, right? Envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. And you guys, I was telling you that. The universe responds to such projections. So be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing are the misuse of imagination. Clear the inner state and stay grounded. Stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. Okay, so you guys, how do you get grounded, stay grounded? Meditation. If you guys can practice there's guided meditations on YouTube. Just going in, concentrate on breathing, getting yourself back to the present instead of going into the future, which is anxiety, or going into the past, which is fear. And also yoga is extremely helpful. Doing a vision board I talked to you guys about before. I created a God box. It says let go and pray, and I blinked it up, and some girlfriends came over and we made these, and anytime I'm worried about something, I put it in the God box, and I try not to obsess about it over and over again, which is what we're all prone to doing. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you because you do this. We don't know how to stop doing this. So there are tools and techniques to keep you out of your head. And a lot of them are outside in nature, taking a walk, taking a hike. You guys, when I go on hikes now, I bring sidewalk chalk and I leave messages on the rocks. And it's really fun. And also, I got a hula hoop. I forgot, I've had it sitting downstairs forever. Today I got it out and it made me laugh, and I can't really do it good. But like, if you love to paint, if you love to dance, if you play an instrument, if you like to sing karaoke, if you like to dance, start doing that stuff. I know you think like, Michelle, what the hell? That's not going to help me get to my goal. Believe it or not, yes, it is. It's going to distract you from the things that are not working for you. You're going to have some fun and have some joy. You're going to meet some people, and it is going to open up things to you that you didn't even think of before. That when you're trapped in this vicious cycle, it's so hard to get yourself out of it. So getting out of yourself, getting out of your own way, to stop the loop. This fear, it's either face everything and recover, or fuck everything and run. And you guys, I know you're not runners anymore. You're going to face your fear, and you can be scared and do it anyway. It doesn't mean you're never going to be scared. It doesn't mean things aren't going to go wrong, that everything's going to go perfect all the time. And if one thing happens as you're trying to make your map, it doesn't mean you're not meant to make the map. It means there are challenges that if it happens, you need to have a plan of what you can do. So a lot of times when people tell you, that's never going to work, I don't know why you're doing that, or, nobody's going to buy this, or there's other people that do this better than you. Usually what that is people are placing their fear, they're projecting it onto you. And when that happens, a lot of times what that brings up is, it is somebody showing you parts of themselves that they haven't healed yet. And if you take that on, it is showing you parts of yourself that you haven't healed yet. You're not meant to do it. Or, like sometimes like we're waiting for confirmation that you're going the right path, And you guys, I swear what happens as you're going on the right path, just when you're about to quit, somebody will come up to you and say, oh my God, thank you so much for saying that, or thank you so much for doing it. It's like you get these little breadcrumbs every time you think, Jesus, am I supposed to be doing this? I'm going to tell you, yes, you should be, and yes, you are. And when you come up with challenges, you just need to address them as you go and make it a plan, not screw this, I'm not meant to do it. So the next one is thinker. So you guys, but there's stars all around you. You're meant to be a star. You're meant to shine. You guys have the gift. You do fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You guys are gifted beyond belief. And I'm sorry for the people who have been around you who have not been able to help you further your gift. But a lot of times we have to go outside of our immediate family, outside of our circle, people who can help you, your soul tribe. They are looking for you too. If you cannot find these people, then it is your job to create the tribe. They say build it and they will come. When the student's ready, the teacher will appear. When the teacher's ready, the students will appear too. So 44, it says strategy, being analytical and logical. Let's see, the ability to reason and strategize is the focus right now. Take the things at face value, follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win in the game of life you're playing right now. So you guys, you do have the gift. You don't have to, what this is telling me is you guys don't need to have the end game in place. You have all of the tools you need to get started and go. You don't have to have the ending of the story of how it's going to work out. But because you guys are thinkers, because you guys are analytical, because you guys are planners, that is your gift. However, even though it's your gift, it can also be your curse. It can also work against you. It can also be perfectionism. Like you have to have all the right tools, all the right equipment, everything before you get started. This is saying that is not true. So Your key is just to get started. And even if it starts as a side hustle, you don't have to like quit your job and do this right now. But if you have something in mind that you're thinking about, you can get started with your side hustle now. And as time goes on, you will be able to do that more and get away from what you're doing less if you feel like you can't get yourself out of it or you need the money right now. A lot of times when you're meant to shift, if you cannot take yourself out of things that no longer serve you, that aren't right for you, that aren't good for you, things will happen to remove you from that. Your department will get shut down. You will lose your job. You might get sick. You might get in an accident. You might get fired. Like, things happen to shift you when you're not able to do it yourself. So this is saying reconciliation. Remember the source of all love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with the simple first step. You guys, this looks like it's a mother and a daughter, and like you have some mother issues that you need to heal, and whether you need to apologize to your mom or your mom needs to apologize for you for what she did or wasn't able to do, that might be blocking and hindering you moving forward at this time. But it says, remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. So maybe whatever you're wanting or needing from your mom that she wasn't able to give you or isn't able to give you. So you guys, I have mother issues, like major mother issues. So I can so relate to this. And it has taken me a long time to start seeing my mother as a scared, wounded little girl in an adult's body. And I stopped talking to my mom when I was 22 years old, and I am now 49, gonna be 50. So I haven't had a relationship with my mother for over 28 years, which I needed that. I needed that space. I needed to remove myself from her. I had to go and get skills in order to heal and to get stronger. And so I had to go and do a lot of healing and a lot of work on this stuff. But one of the things that I have done, that if any of you guys out there need some healing, there are 12-step programs out there, whether you have to heal an addiction first, alcohol and drugs. There's Alcoholics Anonymous, there's Narcotics Anonymous, there's Cocaine Anonymous. That is if you have alcohol. There's if you've been affected by alcoholics. There's Al-Anon. There's Nar-Anon if your mom was a drug addict. There's also ACA, which is Adult Children of Alcoholics and Dysfunctional Families. My mom wasn't an alcoholic, but there was mental illness that never got addressed there. There's also CODA, Codependency Anonymous. There's counselors, there's therapists, there is help out there. Everything is online now. It's on Zoom. You don't even have to leave your house. So you can even go to therapy online. So there's so many ways to heal, and you might need to do that before this reconciliation is able to take place. But you guys, I'm starting to see every single person at a soul level. And what I know, but my mom doesn't know, is my mom, you know, they say put your own oxygen mask on first and then go give somebody else theirs. My mom gave me her oxygen mask and she died. Even though she's still here on earth, she gave me what she didn't have. And I was able to receive that. I don't know how, it's a miracle. But part of my process of my healing was I went to 2 drug and alcohol rehabs. I am a recovering alcoholic, and that process started when I was 18. And I wasn't able to get into help for my childhood issues until I was 23 years sober. So I'm 31 years sober now. So I wasn't able to address any of my family stuff until about 8.5 years ago. So I'm just starting now to see the perception of my mom as different. So this is hard work, and I get it. So if you're not ready for this right now, that's okay too. But that might be part of your healing in order for you to be able to remove some of these blocks and move forward. So the next one is expectation, and it says be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. So you guys, this girl is starting to fly. There's birds. She's spreading her wings. And music might be something that you guys are really drawn to, that is going to help you heal. Whether you're singers, whether you're dancers, whether you play instruments, but it's something with music. And the expectation, be open for whatever comes next. So I think this reading today is just letting you guys know that you're on the right path. Your heart is starting to open more and more, and you guys are meant to shine, fly, and teach. So the next one is integrity, and it says drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Okay, you guys, what offends your soul? So it's taken me a long time to be able to put this to words, but when you're around people, this is how I figured out what offends. When you're around people and you just know that you can't say what you really think or you really feel, or you have to just kind of not be yourself, that is offending your soul. That is playing small. That is shutting your soul and your spirit down. So that is called abandoning yourself and your soul. So what I'm here to tell you, and the divine is here to tell you, you don't have to abandon yourself or your soul or your spirit for money or for any other reason. And the divine does not want you to harm or hurt yourself for money, for love, or for any other reason. And it's your life, and you are allowed to do whatever you want. You're big. But being able to it's one thing to know it, but to be able to feel it and step into it is part of the process. So it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you, or why has it taken me so long. You guys, my friend Avery used to tell me, God is never in a hurry, but he's always on time. And you guys are right on time. Wherever you are in your journey right now, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Whenever you hear that, it sounds like, yeah, thanks a lot for that one. But you really are. You could not have done it any faster. You couldn't have done it any sooner. And you couldn't have done it any better than you've done it. When you don't have the tools to move forward, you cannot move forward. So the divine wants to let you know that you guys did the best you could with the tools that you had, and you're getting more tools. And you guys, I'm gonna read another. It says release and surrender. We shower you with the blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that held you tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. So you guys, you are starting to release and surrender. But how do you do that? Imagine a person like gripping on for dear life. People have to be like, your finger needs to be peeled off, one finger at a time, one hand at a time, one, and then as this happens, then your hands open up and then your arms can open up. So this is a process of releasing and surrender. And it says, open your hands, arms, and heart to love and assistance. So I think you guys, maybe you've been afraid to allow other people in to help you with this process, but you really can do this. Other people are going to help you and assist you on this journey. And the next one says family. The situation is rooted in emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with a calming blue light, and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. You guys, I really think this is your mother issues. So it says, in your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. So I think you guys feel responsible for your mother, and like it's your job to protect and save her. But the best way you can heal is to release that and go and heal yourself. It is not your job to take care of your mother. It is your job to take care of yourself. So I know this is hard. I know this is so painful. This is not for the weak. Now the next one says time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely a start of a new beginning. We are with you through each phase and cycle. So you guys, this is telling you that you need to move on from your family. And it doesn't have to mean like you never speak to them again, but you're allowed to live your life and you're allowed to do what is right for you. So this reading today is more about permission for you guys to do what is right for you. Harming and hurting yourself is not what the divine wants for you. And it is not what your family wants for you, not at the soul level. It might feel like it in the physical area, like you're not supposed to do this, but deep down, that is from your mother's soul purpose. She wants you to do better than she did, and she can't tell you that. But maybe telling you guys this today, maybe that'll help you in this process, which I hope it does. So fire signs for the month of September, this is your sign signing off. If you're still watching, thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.